Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome to my podcast. Today, I will be talking about RHOA, recapping some of the highlights from this episode. So, let's dive into it. Okay, so let's talk about this episode. This episode was kind of boring, but it wasn't bad. I think this episode was really about Shamia. This was Shamia's episode. It was her opportunity to bring people into her life, let people know who Shamia is. I don't think she did the best with the time that she had. And to be honest, I don't know how Shamia is going to do on this show as a cast member. Shamia wants to be someone that is a victim and she does nothing wrong. People are always doing things to her. But she also doesn't mind being like conniving and a bit of a mean girl. And it's like, girl, what are we doing here? What are we doing? I think outside of having like a Portia or a Kmichelle, when she has a strong woman around her, we see Shamia in a completely different way. When she's by herself, it's a little wobbly. It's kind of all over the place. And I think that may be coming from the mother. But I'll save that. I'll save that. Anyways, moving on, I think Pinky is a character. I told y'all, Pinky is a weird person, but she reminds me of like an auntie that we all have that is an auntie that you can be around for like 2 days. Like you can't really be around her for too long because she just kind of drives you crazy. That's Pinky. Pinky is really just a little bit unfocused. She has her hands in a lot of things. We are still in bankruptcy conversations. We are still talking about that. Pinky wants to run the show. Girl, I'm just like, whatever, girl. Like, whatever. I think she's a character. I think she's funny. And I think that whole audition thing for a commercial or whatever she was doing with Drew and Shamia, her reaction to Drew being like, I'm not doing this. She was like, well, she didn't tell me that. I'm like, no. Of course she did. And she walked in and said, no. Girl, Pinky is something else. I think that Drew, unfortunately, I feel like Drew was set up. Drew was really kind of set up on this episode. It felt like the girls were being nice, nasty with her. Like, oh, you did good, but secretly not thinking that she did good. I don't believe that Shamia was being a supportive friend to Drew. I feel like behind it all came Michelle again, laying in the car, sitting there waiting. She showed up but never came out. It's like, girl, K. Michelle, whatever chip you have on your shoulder, let it go. K. Michelle has painted this narrative about Drew that we as viewers have not seen. We have not seen Drew say anything about her in black. We have not seen Drew talk about her body odor. We have not seen this. So I feel like when they went to dinner, that was a setup. That was a setup because that was the opportunity for Drew to say to K. Michelle, like, what am I doing that bothers you? K. Michelle had the opportunity in front of her to say all that she was saying in the confessionals. Why is K. Michelle a confessional gangster? I don't get it. I don't know what she's afraid of, like ruining her brand, or you know what? I think that K. Michelle really wants white people who watch the show to think that she is pulled together and that she is one of them. I think that she sees Phaedra and she sees how Phaedra plays to both white and black people, and she wants that. She wants that kind of like Southern Belle. I'm not gonna get that hot. I'm not that kind of person. But it's not authentic to who K. Michelle is. It's like, girl, you're holding back. You're not really saying nothing, but you have a whole lot to say. in the confessionals. I think it was childish. I think it was childish. Dare I say immature for her to be in front of you and she's asking you, like, what am I doing to make you uncomfortable? And you have nothing to say? After all the crying and drama that you have put everybody through, you're quiet. And then she walks away, leaves her purse, and then Shamia begins to say, well, Drew, you do have Kmichelle's name in your mouth in black. It's like, Shamia, what are you doing? What are you doing? And honestly, it left a bad taste in my mouth. I kind of feel bad for Drew. I'm excited to see her at the reunion. I know she's going to hold her own. And I'm excited for the rest of the season. I know the reunion is like being taped really, really soon, probably right now. So with that being said, I will see you guys on my next one.